Here we see what's generally referred to as a chicken, or a Persian morgue. The morgue design, we see the head here, we see the wing, the tail, the feet. There's an assumption that there are three kinds of birds in Persia, or at least in Persian carpets. There's the morgue, the chicken. We also see, as in Zili Sultani rugs, we see the, well, for goodness sakes, the bulbul, and we see a peacock. For some reason, every bird is assumed to be a chicken, a bulbul, or a peacock. I have no idea why. This is actually a rather nicely drawn one. This is typical of Khamseh rugs. We also see it in Lori rugs, but it's more typical of Khamseh. Here again we can see another morgue design, the head, the wings, the feet, the tail, in a white background makes it stand out just a little bit more. I find this to be a rather intriguing design. As I look at this looks like a two-headed beast. It's fairly typical. We see these Turkmen pieces all the time, old, especially not all the time, but older ones. It's not that uncommon. So the feet would be down here, except the feet are not typical at all of this type. The body is, but here we see a flower coming out of the back of the animal. Jokingly, I refer to it as the flowering wonder beast, but I think what we're seeing is perhaps the incorporation of a Turkmen design and changed distinctively by the Khamseh tribes people. Then again, maybe it just happens to be coincidentally like the Turkmen design. It could be some sort of a vase or something of that Drawing sort. Back from the white medallion, we get a look. We see these flowering vases or animals here. We see the morgue, the chicken there. But in the center, we see very predominantly a flower, a tree, some sort of plant or bush or growing thing. This is very important in this kind of rug. The incorporation of animals and birds and flowers all together. Here we can see another flower, or the flower head, the leaves, the stem. We can see how this becomes incorporated into the design. Oftentimes people wonder and speculate, what might this design be? Well, if you don't see it as part of a whole, as part of the flower, then you might miss that that is the flower head.